Hi everybody, it's a dose of me. It's Tracy. I am driving home and I thought about vlogging while I was driving, and I thought, well, I don't have anywhere really to mount my phone. But I'm driving so slow now that I thought I'll just go ahead because I thought I might be able to race home before it started the downpour. There's a storm rolling in, or heavy shower, whatever you want to call it. Storm to me. The temperature in the outside temperature on my car reading has dropped probably about 10 degrees from the time I left work, which was about 30 minutes ago, until now, which is crazy. But with the storm rolling in, I guess the temperature's dropping. So if I don't look directly at the camera, it's because I'm driving. So I'm trying to be careful. At the same time, get on and chit chat. And they have started construction really close to my job now. And so getting away from work has become, and even getting there too, oh God, it has become such an hassle. So I kind of went around a back way to get to the freeway to get home, and ended up driving in some of my old neighborhood where I grew up. I actually drove past my old high school. Some of the best and worst times of my life. I guess that's probably like that for everybody, isn't it? But school, for me in high school, it was like a sanctuary, I guess you could say. I didn't want to be at home, at my dysfunctional home, so I would much rather be at school. And I was on the dance team in high school, so there would be some days that I'd have to go in early and then stay late for practices, especially during football season. And so I ate that up. I'd be gone all freaking day, and it was great for me. And then go home and hide out in my bedroom as much as I could and listen to music, because that's what I did. Schoolwork and music got me through. All kinds of music. It's really raining. Can you hear it? I'm sure you can hear it. It's really raining hard, and I'm going really slow on the freeway. Oh, so anyway, home was not fun. I think I said this in a video that I ended up not posting because I didn't like the way it came out, or how it all came out. But my stepfather at the time, I should say the stepfather that my mom was married to when I was growing up, my childhood, from the age when I was 6 to 19, my mother was married to a man that he was an alcoholic, and he was abusive. He had my mom pretty much brainwashed, and she was the typical battered wife. And my sister, that's her biological dad, not mine. My sister's 8 years younger than I am. And, that guy is on a motorcycle. No helmet, too. In this rain and everything. It's crazy. But, the stepfather was abusive to all of us. And I would say abusive to all of us, each of us in different ways, because we each, uh, played a different role. We were each a different relationship to him, his wife, his stepdaughter, and then his own biological daughter. So um, this is not the most flattering angle. Ooh, do you hear that thunder? Probably not, but big lightning and thunder. He so he abused each of us, some similar and then some very different ways. And so I spent a lot of time in my room because I didn't want to be around um, him, the situation, the atmosphere. And I'd listen to music, do my homework, and just really listen to a lot of music, watch, some TV. But music was my main go-to sanctuary thing. And so driving past, the old high school building and everything, it just brings back a lot of memories. Good, like I said, good and bad. School was a lot of fun, being on the dance team and football games and, performing, and the friends I had on the dance team, and doing something that I had fun at, I was good at, and something that just brought me joy. I was good in school, but if you're really good in your grades in school, which I was, you're a nerd, right? And you don't necessarily, you're not in the in crowd, which I wasn't really in the in crowd. I was just in my own crowd, just my friends, mostly dance team group, but not really the in crowd. I didn't go to a lot of the in crowd, parties and stuff like that. And my mom once said, "Don't wish your life away because it'll go by fast enough." And high school is some of the best years of your life. I guess she would say that when I would say I wish I'd hurry up and graduate or grow up or whatever. And yeah, it's hard to let go of some of that because it is a great time. And think of ever reminiscing about going back and doing things differently. Oh, Lord have mercy, there are a lot of things I would do differently. If I could only go back and know what I know now. but then when I go back and I start thinking about some of those things, that's another part of me that too, it's like, because there are a lot of bad memories that go along with my childhood and growing up and stuff, that it's like, what, just don't dwell there, don't stay there in those thoughts. Only try to remember the good things, and if the good things get shadowed by the bad, then just don't stay there. Gotta move on, do something else. And if I find myself doing that, sometimes I'll change the radio station. If it's something like that, try to find something else, some other music, or think about something else, or get on the phone, call somebody, whatever. And now, get on camera and talk about it, blog about it. But the same goes with any, I guess, season of our life. If you find yourself dwelling, staying in that bad moment, in those bad thoughts, in that bad time, you just really got to find something to switch. Switch that mood. Don't stay there. Don't stay stuck in that memory or in that bad time. Find something to take your mind off of it, change what you're doing, change where you are. Um, get on the phone, talk to somebody, call somebody that you want to talk to. You can't stay stuck and dwell in that. You gotta let it go. Because you can't change it. You can't change the past. You can't erase the past. You can't change it. I know, saying that too much. But, I can't go back into my childhood and save that little girl that I once was. I can't prevent any of the things that happened to her. And so I just have to move on and let it go and live my life for today. Live my life doing things that show that little girl that she's okay, and that she makes it. And even though bad things happened, and even some bad things happened once I became an adult, I still made it, and doing good, have a great husband, family, job, home. I can travel and have friends, and I finally learned how to do things that I want to do and not be afraid of what people think, and just all that. I may not be able to change the past. I may not be able to keep those things from happening to that little girl I once was, but I can live for today and show and prove that that little girl turned out okay, and that life is good, and enjoy life, and and just be happy for today. And today is good, even though a storm rolled in, and I think it's supposed to rain a lot tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain a lot the next 3 or 4 days, which I'm not really looking forward to that, but because we've had so much rain lately, which is good for the end of summer. But I haven't had to water my flower beds and yard as much, which is good. But I'm kind of tired of the rain a little bit. We had some sunshine the other day, which was good. And even earlier today was really nice. So, traffic, rain, doesn't always make for good times, but it hasn't been too bad. People are actually driving pretty nicely, politely, carefully for the most part. I'm telling you, in the mornings, if I leave a little bit too late, and that sun coming up, because I drive towards the east, going into work. People, I'm telling you, you need to get your sunglasses, okay? You need to remember your sunglasses and stuff, because people forget how to drive when they're driving into the sun. And that goes for in the mornings and in the evenings, which I hit both. I drive towards the east in the mornings and drive towards the west in the evenings. So I get to experience both sets of crazy drivers that don't know how to drive when the sun is coming up or setting and shining right on them. I'm telling you, people drive like idiots sometimes. And there's so much traffic here in DFW these days. Even going here towards home in my little town, our little town is blowing up, and there's so much traffic. But I still like living out here. But anyway, I just thought I'd get on for a few minutes while having to drive super, super slow in this rainstorm and just talk about, a few memories as I drove past my high school and some of the roads I used to drive down and through just a few blocks away from where my grandparents lived. And, I guess also a little bit of reminiscence, it hits me a little bit because I'm going to be 50 in just a few weeks. I cannot believe I'm going to be 50 years old. That is crazy. But at the same time, look at where I'm at and what I've accomplished and what I have. So many blessings. And supposedly I'm going to get to see the grandkids tonight. I don't know unless they back out because of this rain. We shall see. All going to dinner. But I feel like the person next to me in the car next to me is watching me and wondering, what the heck am I doing and who am I talking to? But people get on the phone all the time in their cars now and have their Bluetooths and all that, and talk through their car. So not gonna worry about it. Not going to worry about it. This is just me and what I'm doing. Sitting through the red light again because it's short. But anyway, so I am pretty close to home, and just remember, don't stay stuck in the bad thoughts, in the negative thoughts, the bad memories. Just try to remember the good things and let go of the bad stuff. You can't change it. If you need to do something about it, then do something about it now. If you need to talk to somebody, make amends with somebody, talk to somebody, reach out to somebody, whatever it is. If you feel like you need to take some inventory, then do that. But don't, and then reach out and, do what you feel like you need to do. But don't stay stuck in the past and the negative, because you can't change it. Just take care of what you can take care of. You can't control everything. You got to let go of what you can't control. So I guess that's just my dose today. A little dose of my 2 cents. So I hope y'all have a safe evening wherever you are, and remember, there is a higher power to take care of you, and he has a plan. So y'all take care of yourself. See you later.